Imagine a world where one invisible enemy wipes out entire cities, where parents bury children before their time, and a simple cough could mean the end. That was our world, until an idea so tiny it needed a microscope to be seen changed everything. Here's the shocking truth. Vaccines have saved more lives in the last century than all global peace treaties combined. That's right. While politicians negotiated, it was scientists with vials and syringes who truly reshaped human survival. Vaccines, the superheroes we never see, the protectors we rarely thank. Yet, they stand guard inside our bodies every single day. In a culture obsessed with caped crusaders, we often overlook these microscopic defenders who don't wear suits but come in liquid form. They don't smash villains or fly, but they have quietly eliminated smallpox, slashed polio rates by 99%, and kept deadly viruses like measles and rubella at bay. Let's take it back to the beginning. The story of vaccines doesn't start in a slick lab with machines humming in the background. It starts with cowpox. Yes, cows. In 1796, Edward Jenner noticed milkmaids who had contracted cowpox seemed immune to smallpox, a disease that was decimating Europe. So, he did something unthinkable. He took pus from a cowpox blister and scratched it into the arm of a young boy. Radical? Absolutely. But it worked. That simple act was the seed of modern immunology. Fast forward to the 20th century, and vaccines went from curiosity to cornerstone. Consider polio. In the 1950s, it was every parent's nightmare. Pools were shut down. Children were kept indoors. Hospitals overflowed with kids in iron lungs. Then came Jonas Salk, who didn't patent his vaccine. When asked who owned the patent, he famously replied, "There is no patent. Could you patent the sun?" That selfless decision helped spread the vaccine like wildfire. What's wild is how many people don't realize the ripple effect. When you get vaccinated, it's not just about you. It's about herd immunity, a concept where enough people are immune to stop a disease in its tracks. Think of it as a human firewall. Your immune system is like antivirus software, and vaccines are the code updates that patch vulnerabilities before hackers, aka viruses, can exploit them. Even more incredible? Scientists are now working on cancer vaccines. Not just preventing cancer caused by viruses like HPV or hepatitis B, but vaccines that train your immune system to hunt and destroy cancer cells. Imagine your body having an internal SWAT team, constantly on patrol, ready to neutralize threats before you even feel sick. Take a look at mRNA technology. Before 2020, it was mostly theoretical. Now, thanks to the pandemic, mRNA vaccines like Pfizer and Moderna have shown the world what's possible. They don't contain a virus at all. Instead, they give your cells instructions, a blueprint, on how to recognize and destroy invaders. It's as if your immune system suddenly became fluent in an entirely new language. But here's where it gets real. Vaccines aren't just about medical science. They're about trust. Throughout history, people have feared what they don't understand. From early anti-vaccination riots in 19th century Britain to modern misinformation campaigns on social media, vaccines have always faced opposition. Some of it is rooted in real tragedies, like the unethical Tuskegee syphilis study, which eroded trust in public health systems. This makes the work of vaccine advocates even more heroic. They're not just fighting viruses, they're fighting fear. They're walking into communities, answering questions, listening to concerns, and building bridges. They're saying, "We see you, we hear you, and we want to help you stay safe." Then there are the logistical heroes. Think about the cold chain. Some vaccines must be stored at sub-zero temperatures. Getting them from a lab in Europe to a village in rural Africa involves planes, trucks, coolers, and often a person on a motorbike navigating dirt roads. It's not just science. It's a global relay race, with human lives as the prize. And the economic side? Vaccination programs have one of the highest returns on investment in public health. For every dollar spent, up to $44 is saved in healthcare costs, lost productivity, and more. That means vaccines don't just save lives, they save livelihoods. Now here is a twist. Scientists are even working on universal vaccines. One shot that could protect against all strains of the flu, or even coronaviruses we haven't seen yet. The idea is to stop the next pandemic before it starts. It's not just about healing anymore. It's about predicting. And what if I told you some scientists are experimenting with edible vaccines? Imagine eating a banana that gives you immunity to cholera, or a tomato that protects against hepatitis B. It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening in research labs around the world. So, next time you roll up your sleeve or see a child get their first shot, remember this. You're witnessing a miracle of modern science, a quiet revolution, an invisible army standing between us and chaos. Vaccines may not wear capes, but they do something far more powerful. They give us the freedom to live, love, grow old, and dream without the looming shadow of diseases that once devastated humanity. In the end, the most powerful heroes don't need to be seen to be believed, they just need to work. And vaccines? They work. That's the real superpower. If you love learning wild truths about the world we live in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more eye-opening stories, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a moment of curiosity-fueled discovery.